name's Chris Pratt. I play the character Chris Raven in the film Mercy. I'm a robbery and homicide detective on trial for the murder of his wife. And you will find out through the course of 90 minutes whether or not I did it. And if after 90 minutes I can't prove my innocence, I'll be killed by a quantum computer. Good luck, Chris Raven. Your trial starts now. I'm Detective Chris Raven. We're here at 300 South Grand in downtown Los Angeles. This is the very location. In the past 6 months, 18 capital crimes committed. How many of those have gone to trial? 0. My character, Chris Raven, is a detective in robbery and homicide in Los Angeles, LAPD, near to distant future, and he's a guy who's on trial defending his life, and this Mercy court uses an AI judge, jury, and executioner. You essentially have 90 minutes to prove your innocence, and if at the end of the 90 minutes you can't prove your innocence beyond a shadow of a doubt, you are executed in the chair. So the film itself is the 90-minute trial. So all of the evidence that's being provided for the trial is stuff that would exist in what's called the LA Municipal Cloud. Essentially anything, any bit of surveillance, any FaceTime video, any email, any text, any voicemail, any video anyone's ever shot on their phone, anything that lives in the cloud can be used as evidence. And so we also shot all of that. And a lot of that was shot on iPhones and Ring doorbells, a lot of GoPros simulating a Ring camera or the body camera of a police officer, or a drone camera, dash camera, these types of video feeds that are so ubiquitous in today's world.
You know we need every Mercy trial to send a message. And if that message today is that cops aren't above the law, I'm not gonna like it, but I'll sleep really good tonight. Nobody's more important than that court.
Fair enough. The near future world of Mercy, yeah, so this is like near to distant Los Angeles. We're saying 2029 or 2030. And as the story is told, LA is not in a good place. AI has continued to grow exponentially. Violent crime, drug abuse, and capital crimes have gone through the roof in LA. People are now relegated to these red zones where they're like slamming drugs and committing violent crimes against each other. And in this world of Los Angeles, a new governor has come in, and through overwhelming support, people have passed the Mercy Court as a way to deter violent capital crimes. If you commit a crime in Los Angeles today, you will be dead tomorrow. I think it was the result of, the human system of justice had been flawed. And so AI has now infiltrated the justice system. And we're now using the binary value of facts to prove innocence or prove guilt. There's no human emotion. There's no legal corruption. There's no lawyers, using loopholes. Essentially, if you're in the Mercy chair, which was designed to deter this type of crime, you are guilty. And it's your job. You get 90 minutes essentially to try to prove your innocence, but basically Judge Maddox makes her decisions about the people sitting in the chair before they're even in the chair. And for the most part, they're guilty.
Wait, you gotta listen to me.
Please exhale for DNA sampling.
We met when they started the Mercy program. I put 8 people in this chair. I'm robbery homicide.
Please exhale, Mr. Raven.
Oh, for crying out loud.
Thank you.
Judge Maddox is this AI apparition. And so she exists on a screen in front of me, but she can also exist in various other ways. She's a voice, she's an omnipresent machine, a quantum computer that's having access to LA Municipal Cloud and can show me any number of dozens of different videos all at once. So she's morphing, and as you're getting the perspective of her onto me, which is our main A-camera perspective, not dissimilar to this camera right here that's pointing at my face, you also had some interesting artistic shots that sort of take the screen life genre to the next level. And if the camera moved around me like this, then you would see an actor standing in front of me. So it was important that I be isolated in the room so that you can create everything that wasn't created in camera in the volume using CGI in the post-production process.
If you plead not guilty, you must reduce your guilt probability to 92% or less in the next 90 minutes in order to walk free. If you fail, you will be executed.
Chris Raven, who there's a great arc there with him determining whether or not he's guilty and being forced to come clean with his demons. But to me, the most incredible arc is the character of Judge Maddox herself, who feels like a cold and calculated computer program, but through the course of the film you realize is a sentient being that is so wonderfully played by Rebecca, this character who essentially is trying to hide her humanity. There's a bit of humanity creeping up inside of her. We discussed it in the rehearsal process and came to this conclusion that she's developed empathy, which was probably in her program some sort of virus. And empathy as a virus is a really interesting concept. And yeah, she's trying to, she wants to stay alive and she wants to learn about human beings. And the only interaction she's had with human beings have been the murderers that she's put to death. And so she grows and learns to trust her own human intuition versus just looking at the facts. And yeah, it's really neat. I like that about her character, and I like what the film says about AI. It's incredible. We joining this incredible and poignant global discussion about AI and the role of AI in our lives and how much power we give to AI, and in a way setting a precedent around what we should allow AI to do, because we cannot allow for AI to, despite the fact it's so incredibly convenient and efficient, we can't allow it to supplant our own human intuition and human dignity and human emotion.
LAPD!
It's engaging, it's action-packed, it's original, and it'll look great on the big screen because all of the post-visual effects of a person on trial being exposed to what a quantum computer can think and show you at any given moment, it should be a real spectacle. And so I definitely think this is a great film to see in theaters. And I think the bigger the screen, the better, because Timur is truly a visual artist. He's a creative genius when it comes to visual spectacle. I think I said physical spectacle, which is a new thing I just invented. And you're welcome for that.
You guys are gonna have to move those before we roll, you know. That's my bit. I do that bit over and over and over and over and over and over.